Hello guys! Alright, let's be honest. All magic comes with a price. The price is, let us spike. 1 week later, yeah, did the very same thing as the first spike. The one I got this orchid with. Yeah, came with a spike, stopped growing, crumbling up and died. There's nothing wrong with the orchid itself. It's doing a lot better, so that's not the problem. Okay, we're left with 3 options. Alright, humidity. Yeah, I added on some extra humidity. It couldn't be the light. Yeah, it's getting a whole lot more light than it did before. What else could it be? Lack of heat. Well, I've been having lower temperatures. It was quite hot at the time when that one spiked. And now, the last week, it's been cooler, but not so much cooler, so I'm not sure. So I guess it's decided then. I need the IKEA glass door cabinet Milsbo. If I add a little bit more humidity with a humidifier, the thrips situation would be better. The humidity situation will be better. And I can adjust the heat with a heat mat, perhaps, to the bottom of the cabinet. Yeah, I can adjust the light levels. Yeah, so, this is it. Well, here comes the shitty part. Move heavy guys up there. Such a silly idea. Oh. Look at this one. Why not go for the 175? But I didn't pick the black one. I was looking at. I picked the white one. I'm quite tired of white and black now. Everything is black and white in my my growing area. So no, pure white. Yes, LED tube. Also the same brand as my 5000 lumen one. It's not as heavy duty as the other one. 2430 lumen. So and quite cold light, white light, 4000 Kelvin, 22 watts. So it's exactly half the amount of the huge one I got. But the huge one won't fit. my new cabinet. What else? Yeah, a heat mat. Doesn't say in English or anything, but it's a heat mat. It looks like this. 53 centimeters wide. And the whole cabinet is about 66 or whatever. It's alright. I'm gonna add on this heat mat to the bottom of the cabinet. Warm air rises. So let's see how hard it shall be. They are quite warm growers, warm to hot growers. So let's see. And I also do have the little humidifier in my room. So maybe why not just put it inside the cabinet until I find a better solution. I don't need to do everything at once. I'm a bit hasty. Try to work on my patience. So now I need to assemble this lot. Milsbo cabinet. Lordy says that you need to be 2 people. But well, do it yourself. Today I just figured if I just get started, well, yeah, I will be finished. Well, wait. Me and my dad did a hole to the bottom trays. There are 2 of them, so place for cables and stuff. So at least that's done. Now we're starting with the bottom part. Yeah, the feet are here. The adjustable feet. Let us see what to do next. Yes, probably this one. Grunt. And this is not really my cup of tea, but well, I'll make it. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, you look so bored and tired of me. Oh, yeah. Well, that went quite painless. So I assemble it. Screws are steady. The next step, yeah, seems like next step is to add on one of the trays there. So I better pick the right one. Let this little frame stay in the same direction, heading towards me. So what to do now? This little thingy should be, obviously, to the back side. Yeah, that's where you're gonna put the glass door. So if I add this stuff on, let's see now. Looks like that's correct. You may never know. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. Well, I'm amazed. But I think this little slit is a bit wider here than there. So I hope there won't be any complications. Yeah. So next step would be these long thingies. Yes. And I actually did something wrong. Yeah. I used the hole to the right. Should be the hole to the left, and it should look like this. So now they're in place. Oh, the rest left. Quite difficult to assemble the screws. Took forever with that stupid tool. Was sent with a package. So the next step is to use this tall little thing and stick it down there. So, and there's a little hole, and you're gonna use the small screws. Once you got 23 of. So, and now it's time to put the top in place. Yeah, I need a chair, so I have something to stand on. I'm not tall enough. I'm really happy that I'm not. So, let's see. It's gonna be the side with a little hole to the front side. Yes, as you can see. So, well, obviously, these guys should be to the back side, then, I believe. Maybe. Yeah, we shall see what happens. Looks quite... start to wonder. Let's see if I got it all right. And for this part, you cannot use the tool that came with the package. You need to use a regular screwdriver, star-shaped one. Yeah, you can see. Whoop. Yeah, it's quite unsteady. I hope it's gonna stabilize itself when I get the top on. All right, and I come to terms with this one. Yeah, this is the front side, and this will be the back side. The top part, look, you can see for yourself. And yeah, that part is pointing to the back side. Yeah, so far so good, I believe. And another screw here. Yeah, so not so very difficult. So 1154.61. Yeah, 4 other ones we got 18 of. These guys are the ones we're after. So 4 of these guys, yes. So screws in there, and it's for the little pole here, whatever, the leg. Should be all the way to the corner. Forget about these holes. I mean, the smaller ones, yeah, shouldn't be used yet. So these are the ones you're going to focus on. Larger screws, like this. It's going to look like this. And yeah, and a regular screwdriver for this one, star-shaped one. Yeah. Now, let's move over to the heavy-duty part. When you're going to need 2 people? Well, we're not 2 people. I can certainly not ask my dog, so I need to do it myself, Karin. One more time, I do believe I'm gonna make it. Yeah? Well, I did something wrong. I tightened the screws here, which I shouldn't have done. They need to be flexible in order for the glass shafts to, be more easily adjusted when put into, in place into this cabinet, yeah? So, now I loosened them up a bit again, so that was easily arranged, but yeah, you know, small tiny things, yeah? I didn't say in the beginning of the instructions that I shouldn't tighten the screws here. I didn't know, I just assumed, so I was wrong. Next step is to put the glass shelves into the cabinet. Scary part. For that to happen, you need to turn the whole thing around. Well, as I'm moving the cabinet, I can feel that it's scratching the floor. Well, the sheet of glass. Beautiful instructions how not to care for them and handle them. But nobody told you how to scratch off the sticker, which sticks like glue. The 2 glass trays of glass. Well, I don't think that would be a problem. I mean, I have 2 hands and I've got 2 arms. What's the deal? So, doop, doop. All the tools needed. Now, let's just fixate this one. And I think we're going to be good to go. And not going to fall to any other direction than the direction I prefer. Yes, if you make your mind up, you're going to succeed. So here's the instructions. Yeah, on the sticker. It's on the glass. Yeah, I got it in place. Yeah, looks alright. Now it's time for this part. Yeah. We can all of a sudden turn the page and reach for the side glass shelves. Well, you can use a little crystal statue, very, very heavy, to hold them in place. So, yeah. Now, let's seal it in a way. I hope. Yeah. So, I tried to meant this one to the cabinet, but it didn't work. It was the wrong one. You can see there are 3 smaller ones, so that's where I went wrong. I mean, you cannot assemble it like this. And for this session, I strongly suggest you to use a regular screwdriver instead of the back side of the included tool. So, finally, that's when I noticed that this piece of glass is not all the way to the back. Well, we shall see. We need to adjust them a bit. Yeah, I managed just by loosening up the screws a bit. I didn't have to remove it even. So I pulled and pushed it to the sides and upwards, and suddenly it popped into place. You need to be very, very, very careful. You wouldn't want the glass to break, would you? As the gorgeous sticker suggested. Well, now to the sides. Well, that one was an easy peasy. Well, I started to fit it up there. So, only 2 plugs suggested, so that's what I'm going to use. So, I just wanted to tell you that this is the right direction to add onto the side glass shelves. So, do not waste time as I did and try this direction. Alright? So, now they're in place to the sides. 1, 2 is obviously enough, or you can add on some more in case you want some shelves, of course. But it also keeps the glass shelves in place. Yes, it's got another purpose. More important purpose, actually, than shelves. Yeah, there are many options. I don't even think I'm going to use the shelves, glass shelves. I'm going to bring them down to the basement. Well, now the sides are in place properly, nicely. I need to fasten the screws to the top. Yeah, look, what a beautiful woman. So, the screws need to be fastened, which I did firstly, but as you saw, I needed to loosen them in order to be able to, after adjust, shall we say, drilling the hole to the bottom. That was me and my dad. Yeah, it really took time, but you need better tools, sharper tools than he had, but it worked. Eventually it did, but it's quite sharp. You will cut your hands when you're trying to pull the cables through, so I need to come up with a solution to make it softer. Yeah. The little screw to the top and back side as well. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. And what else now? I have 2 beautiful doors. All I need to do is see to that I turn them to the very right side. So not the back side, it's not upwards, or the other way around. So, yeah, that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, let's get started. Well, better to be safe than sorry. I put it on a very, very soft basis. It's actually my down comforter for my bed. Well, I'm gonna do my laundry today, so I figured, what the heck. So, look, this little slit to the right, and that little slit to the left. And this is the inner part of the doors. Yes, you can see, just like that. I'm gonna actually copy what they're doing and how they're placed on the pictures. I think I'm gonna start by finding that little thingy, whatever it is, and 2 screws, and add it on there. Yeah, what could that thingy be? Could it be? Yeah, it's this. Oh, yeah, we have 2 actually. Yeah, equal. So I just grab one of them in this direction. Yeah. There. And 2 screws. 100408. I think it's the it's not the small ones anymore, as you can see. So it's gonna be the larger ones. Yeah. Put it there in place. A bit misleading, but they aren't actually similar. all together. There's a little edge there, up there. But, well, should be that one. Yeah, now you can see. Here it is. You can see it properly. And that one should be pointing to that direction. Yeah, you can move this little thing. You can switch it. Yeah, slide it any direction you like. So that one's going to be up there. So I bet there's not so much left, actually. Look, these two guys, there. Obviously, according to the instructions. Here comes the next part. You know what to do with the bottom part of the doors. But what happens? Do you not need to fixate the doors on top as well? There are two little somethings up there, and through these two little somethings, you're gonna add on finally these two poles. Huge, really funny pins. So yeah, whatever. And now let's see now. What else? Yeah, the handles, of course. You're gonna add them on. Lost. So those are the handles. And yeah. All right. Not so much left, yeah? So let's do it. Let's put the doors in place. Hey. Well, so far so good. Managed to at least put that one in place. Yeah. But seems like I need to do it the other way. Seems like it won't fit. What to do? Yeah, I need to do it the other way around. All right, let us try again. In one way or another, it won't fit. So I need to loosen the screws a bit and see if it works and if it helps. Seems to be helping a lot. So at least I can lift it up a bit. Now it works. Yeah, so I can stick down the little thing here. I wish I was a carpenter so I can know all of the English terms. Well, to be honest, I do not know the Swedish terms either for these kinds of tools, so I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, I think it looks great. Yeah, awesome. Now it's time for the next one, next door. So I've already prepared it for being too high for it. So yeah, let's see now. It's sitting there. But the exact same thing happened here, so it's too high. So lift it up, push it in, and see if you got anything in your pocket. Yeah, I did. Well, there's still a little teeny weeny 1 or 2 millimeters too high, this one, and I tried a lot of things, but I'm not really sure what to do to correct it. Seems like this one won't go down straight. Well, you know what, guys? Do you know why? They look like this. The keyholes there, the holes for the handles there. Yeah. But they're functioning. I would have made do with this construction and functionality, but do you know what I did? Original keyhole is underneath the handles, the door handles. So that means that one of the doors, both of them, needs to be turned upside down or such. So let's redo it. I'm not really sure what the deal is. I tried almost everything, so but it's still a little teeny weeny gap. But we shall see what happens with the locker and the handles. If it looks terrible, well, maybe I can adjust it later on. I don't think that's a big of a deal. It's just for looks, I mean. The appearance of it, of course, you want it to be perfect. It's not a cheap cabinet, by all means. I mean, €300, so that's quite a lot of money for having to do it all by yourself and carry it all into the car, transport it, and carry it up all by yourself 7 stairs without an elevator. So, yeah, but it worked. And I'm not a huge person, quite strong, but I'm not very tall, and I'm not very, very, very strong. So I think, well, but overall, here's the handle. Maybe this is the correct way of grabbing it. Want to grab it that way? Yeah, of course you want the smaller ones, yes. And you need to adjust the little feet, if you like to, if it's not stable, but I think it is. I use a normal star-shaped screwdriver. Lock and key. See if it works. Yay. It works. No nosy kids can enter your greenhouse. Greenhouse. Growing cabinet. Now let's see too that I do not get rid of these keys. Yeah, that was the little instruction video on the IKEA Milsbo. So, for being a rookie, assembling IKEA, growing cabinets for rookies. Yeah? I'm not technical by any means. As I said, I have the worst possible conditions. Yeah? Doing it by myself, have to lift it all by myself, have to buy it all by myself, have to carry it 7 stairs without an elevator, all by myself. Have to figure it out, all by myself. Oh, yeah. And it did. I actually did it. In the next video, you're going to all see how I'm going to furnish this little cabinet. I have my own ideas, and actually I got the best of ideas today. Yeah, I found something in my basement, which I have not yet even unpacked, so it's just lying there waiting for me to be assembling it. So yeah, let us see what that could be in my next video, and that will solve the lack of net shelves, which I cannot find for a reasonable amount of money in this country, not even through Amazon. Yeah, it's a hysterical amount of money they want for a piece of garbage, actually. Yeah. And there are still a few accessories left. If you want to assemble it, mend it against the wall, or to the wall, I mean, these will come in handy one day. That's not going to happen in my case, so, but anyways. So, these are for these guys, if you would like to add on the shelves, yeah? But in my case, that won't happen. So, now I'm going to show you guys some alternative ideas. So follow me in my next video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.